This is the story of LitSara and how a wonderful plant used by the indigenous communities came to be known to all of us. It was in year 2005 when Sarawak Biodiversity Centre's research officer, Margarita Naming, and her team were working with the Lun Bawang of Long Telingan, some 3.5 hours by road from Lawas town, to document their precious traditional knowledge. Walking through the forest alongside her were the then director of SBC, Eileen Yen, and Dr. Francis Ng, a botanical expert. When suddenly, a refreshing and citrusy scent filled their senses. The knowledgeable community members, Ukong Ta'i and his father, the late Ta'i Puret, led them to a tree which bare little berry-like fruits and leaves that emanate an invigorating scent. "Ah, yes," said Ukong and his father. "The tenam fruits are used in our cooking, adding flavor and fragrance to our dishes, while fruits and leaves also relieve us of our backaches and stomach aches." And thus came the documentation of the tenam tree, as it is known among the Lun Bawang and Kelabit, and Paka to the Bidayu, who use it for the same purposes. And so, with the community's consent, SBC collected the plant materials and set about to extract this revitalizing scented essential oil at its labs here in Semenggol. But wait, there is a close relative of this plant found in China, where they call it Mei Chang. In the botanical world, we call it LitSara cubeba. But could there be more than just a botanical connection to the plant in China? Well, let's compare what they have to what we have. It turns out the oil contains different chemicals, probably due to geographical differences. The components in the oil has antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory properties, and could repel insects, besides bearing a scent that invigorates, rejuvenates, and inspires. What wonderful news! Could this be Borneo's very own new multi-purpose oil? Even experts in the United States to whom we sent the oil had remarked that it is a beautiful oil. Thus, our distinctive oil composition gave us reason enough to register the species as unique to Sarawak through intellectual property protection as a geographical indication (GI) for Sarawak LitSara. We then went on to trademark this wonderful oil as LitSara, a combination of the tree's species name LitSara and the name Sarawak. Wait, there was much more to be done. How do we share LitSara among the 5 communities who have worked so hard with SBC to sustainably conserve and develop the plant and oil? Well, worry not, as Sarawak is the first in Malaysia to have included provisions for access and benefit sharing in its laws to sustainably develop its biodiversity. We channel back equitable sharing of benefits to these communities involved and acknowledge them for their unwavering support in bringing LitSara up. Because of all these, it is possible for us to celebrate this milestone in the development of LitSara today. In this memorable event, via the launch of a website and its brand name to mark the commercialization of LitSara. A website which will soon introduce LitSara to the world in various forms of products, all made from the purest and natural ingredients that nature has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Sarawak's pride and joy. LitSara invigorates, rejuvenates, inspires.